I, Mani, the apostle of the God of truth, have come from the land of Babylon with a message for all nations. His name was Mani, and although the empires that tried to silence him have long vanished, his ideas still echo across many religions under different names. In the 3rd century CE, in the heart of the Sasanian Empire, a young Persian visionary emerged with a message he believed destined for the entire world. His name was Mani, a prophet, a painter, a philosopher, and the founder of one of the most widespread religions of antiquity, Manichaeism. The scholar Arthur Christensen once wrote that Mani was not merely a reformer, but a world prophet whose ambition exceeded that of any religious teacher of his age. Mani's age and the world around him. The world Mani lived in was a battleground of ideas. The Roman Empire fought Persia, yet both shared bustling trade routes where religions mingled: Christianity, Judaism, Buddhism, and Zoroastrianism. Competing faiths, political tensions, and philosophical schools shaped Mani's mission. He believed his message was the synthesis the world desperately needed. Mani sought to create a universal religion, drawing from every wisdom tradition available to him. Who was Mani? Mani was born in 216 CE near Ctesiphon, an ancient city in modern Iraq. Raised among a Baptist sect known for strict purity and ascetic discipline, he absorbed scriptures, visions, and mystical teachings from an early age. At age 12, he claimed a heavenly being called the Twin revealed to him divine truth and announced his prophetic mission. The Twin came to me and spoke, "Peace be upon you, Mani. From the realm of light I have come, that you may proclaim the truth." The final prophet. Mani declared himself the last in a chain of prophets, following Atum, Buddha, Zoroaster, and Jesus. To him, revelation was universal and continuous, but its final form had now arrived. The apostles before me did not gather all wisdom. Their messages were partial, but the revelation which has come through me completed them all. These doctrines later appeared in multiple Near Eastern religious traditions, sometimes transformed, sometimes preserved almost verbatim. Manichaeism as a rival to Christianity. Manichaeism spread faster than almost any religion of its time, faster even than early Christianity. Within a century, it had reached Rome, North Africa, and China. To the Christian bishops of the late empire, Mani's teachings were not a minor sect, they were a threat. Saint Augustine, before converting to Christianity, was a Manichaean for 9 years. He later admitted, "The name of Mani was everywhere. His disciples traveled like envoys of a kingdom." Christian leaders condemned Manichaeism as heresy. The Roman Empire banned it. The Sasanian Persian rulers tortured and executed Mani. And yet, the religion survived for 1,000 years. Teachings, practices, and rituals. At the heart of Manichaeism is a cosmic story, light and darkness eternally struggling. Human beings are sparks of divine light, trapped in material bodies. Salvation means freeing this light through knowledge, purity, and righteous action. I, Mani, the apostle of the light, have come to reveal the hidden mystery. Your soul is from the light. Your body is from darkness. The light is held captive in the world, groaning and seeking to rise upward. Central teachings: prayer, Many instructed his followers to pray multiple times a day, facing a symbolic direction of light. The elect shall pray facing the light 3 times by day and 3 times by night. Fasting. Fasting was essential. It purified the body and weakened the hold of darkness. Fasting humbles the body and strengthens the soul. Purification. Ritual purification was essential, so followers performed ablutions with running water or with sand when water was absent. Many instructed them to be diligent in purification, avoiding harm to any living creature, maintaining truthfulness, and living with disciplined conduct. Blessed are the pure who have kept their bodies from defilement and their tongues from falsehood. Reincarnation. Many taught that souls are reborn until purified. The weak believers are reincarnated according to their conduct. Jesus and the crucifixion. The crucifixion was an illusion. Many explicitly denied that Jesus truly suffered or died on the cross. The suffering of Jesus was only in appearance. According to many, the Jews did not kill Jesus. The crucifixion was a deception of the powers of darkness. The true Jesus remained untouched in the realm of light. The legacy of a forgotten prophet. Although persecuted by empires, Manichaeism survived from Egypt to China. Its symbols appear in medieval art, its vocabulary in mystical literature, and its ideas in later religious thought. Arthur Christensen remarked, "Few religions vanished so completely in form, yet survived so widely in spirit." Today, no organized Manichaean church remains, yet its concepts, the struggle between light and darkness, the call for purity, the disciplined life of prayer and fasting, continue to echo in many religious traditions. He authored books and letters which he sent to leaders and communities, hoping his message would reach the world. Many lived only 60 years, but his ideas traveled farther than armies, survived the fall of kingdoms, and shaped the spiritual imagination for centuries. He was the prophet the world tried to forget, and yet his light refused to die. In this research, I drew on Mani's own writings, including the Shaburgan, the Kefaleya of the Teacher, and the Manichaean Psalm book, as well as historical accounts like Augustine's Contra Faustum. I also relied on modern scholarship, including Arthur Christensen and others.